Hey guys, my name is Damien Nash and thank you for joining me. Now today we're going to be talking about servant leadership and the 3 things you need to know to be a servant leader. But before we do, let's give a simple definition of a servant leader. Now a servant leader is simply an individual who serves the people that they're leading. So number 1, if you want to be a servant leader, you have to know who you are. Now, I'm not talking about your gifts, skills, and abilities. No, I'm talking about knowing your insecurities. I recently wrote a book and I had this principle in it of servant leadership. And one of the things I said in the book is that we cannot serve out of our insecurities. Are you insecure as a leader? Maybe you have some self-doubt. Insecurity over your job security, lack of education, lack of relationship, even lack of income. I don't know what the insecurity you may have, but you have to be aware of those insecurities if you want to be a servant leader. Now, a lot of times our insecurities comes when we surround ourselves with a lot of self-ambitious people. You have to learn how to surround yourself with humble leaders, meek leaders, and other servant leaders. So this week, I challenge you to write down some of the insecurities that you may have and see how you can work on that so you can be that servant leader. Number 2, you have to know who you are serving. A couple years ago, I was co-hosting a radio program called Midnight Breakfast, and we had a guest on who usually fed the poor. And she said something that changed my life. She said when she was serving the poor, she saw that there was always a table between her and those she was serving. So one day she removed the table, which removed the barrier so she can start meeting the people that she was serving. She knew their names. She knew some of their kids. She knew how long they've been on the street. She got to know the people she was serving. She explained that when she had the table between them, it felt like they was at a zoo watching other people. But when she removed the table and removed the barrier, she felt that she was now interacting with humans. We have to learn how to remove the barriers in our lives so we can start serving the people in our organization. Again, that's sitting down with people to eat or even just meeting them around a round table, getting to know their family dynamics and their family situations, getting to know their names. We have to start removing these barriers so we can start serving well. And number 3, you have to know your responsibility. There's an old adage that says, the greatest among you will be your servant. So if you want to be great, you have to have the greatest responsibility. If you are a servant leader, you have to have the most responsibility. Again, like I said in the last video, leaders come in early and leaders leave late. Yes, we need to delegate as leaders, but we have to take on the most responsibility. So question, what other things do we need to know to be a servant leader today? Now, if this added any value to you today, please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until next time, my name is Damien Nash. See ya.